If you're stupid, you'll learn Japanese faster. Here's why. Luis von Ahn, CEO of Duolingo, on an interview with Tim Ferriss, best book author in the fucking world, was asked, what's the common trait among people that succeed at learning languages the most? His answer was so funny, like I kind of related to it, but it was like, people who aren't afraid to sound stupid when they're speaking the language. You're not Japanese, right? If you're watching this video, you're not Japanese. You want to speak Japanese. The way you learn Japanese is by learning to sound like you're Japanese, by acting like you're Japanese. It's a good point that's made even in the book Forever. I did a book review, I'll put it like there or there, something like that. You have to sound Japanese before you can speak Japanese. You're not Japanese, right? If you're watching this video, I'm not Japanese. Of course, you're going to sound awkward when you first start learning Japanese. This brings me back to when I was living in a share house in Ikebukuro. I'd always try to force conversation with my flatmates. I'd go up to them when they were cooking, ask them questions, really try to mimic how they spoke. The first few weeks sounded really dumb. One of my flatmates, he even made fun of me, right? He's got a degree in Japanese studies. This guy went to university 3 years studying Japanese and he can't speak fucking Japanese. Embarrassing. He was like, oh,
you sound like an idiot, you sound like an FOB guy, just speak normal Japanese, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You want to be making mistakes. Don't be afraid to look stupid. It's not natural for you to speak Japanese, to sound Japanese. If you try to sound Japanese, it's gonna look awkward. People will be like, why is that guy doing that? What the fuck is wrong with him? You can't learn Japanese if you can't learn to sound Japanese. At the cost of looking stupid, try to sound Japanese. Is your goal to look cool? Or is your goal to learn Japanese? My goal was to learn Japanese. I didn't care about how stupid I looked. If that is what I need and that is what you need to learn Japanese, that's what you're gonna do. Who cares if you look a bit stupid? In the beginning, by the way, first few weeks are gonna be awkward if you try to sound Japanese. But once you get it done, it's just a matter of a few weeks. Embrace the goofiness. It's gonna be weird. Imagine me, I'm just like a 6-foot black guy in Tokyo who could barely speak any Japanese, and I'm trying to speak like the Japanese people. It just looks really awkward, but you have to do it. The people who learn Japanese the fastest are the people that embrace that goofiness and say, you know what, it's gonna sound a bit awkward now, but on the long term, it's gonna give you massive results with my Japanese. And you really have to think, what are your goals? You wanna look cool in the moment and be like, oh, look at me, I'm not making that many mistakes. Or do you wanna be the guy that makes a total fool out of himself, but then learns Japanese in the end? Which one do you wanna be?